I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47, Mac 11s, Glocks and 9s, and all these pussy heathens hating, tryna knock me off my grind. But I won't let them do it, I got murder on my mind, bitch, I got murder on my mind. 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 What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Heathenistic Hell Ride. Free Melly. Free Melly out the motherfucking cage. Alright, guys, this is going to be a short one. I don't know. I took off work today just to record this, so this is going to be a long one. Welcome to another 8-hour Heathenistic Hell Ride. Did you guys like the last one? Heathen/more heathen. If you haven't watched that, I would suggest watching it. If you guys didn't know, you can listen to these. They're on Spotify and Apple. If you just search, I'm pretty sure if you search Heathenistic Hell Ride. Yellow tape around his body is a fucking homicide. Free Melly. God damn. I don't even know why I'm wearing the headphones. What? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's date this episode. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I went out for a bar crawl this past Saturday, and although it was a typical Wrigleyville bar crawl, it was still, it was a shit show, but it was actually one of the better shit shows. It was probably the best shit show. No, it was, I don't even know why I brought it up. It was kind of uneventful, to be honest. I think I'm growing up. The kid's finally growing up. I'm just kidding. I'm maybe the youngest person to ever live. You see how cute my face is? Look how cute I am. I'm a little cutie. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. I don't know why. Oh my god. All right. Let's give me something. So, something that I've been trying to live by. And I haven't stuck 100% to it because it's tough. It's almost like a natural human instinct, or at least for me it is. But about, I don't know, let's say a year and a half, 2 years ago, I noticed that for some reason I was just lying all the time. Just a huge, about anything. And it didn't, whenever I found myself in a situation, whenever I found myself in a problem, I would lie about it. I would just lie to get out of it. I would just lie to just deflect. I don't know if I was deflecting. Now we're getting into the real shit. We're getting into the I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. No, yeah. I was just a big liar. And I was conscious of it, and it hurt. It hurt me every time I did it, because I knew first of all, I'm way too good at this, but also it didn't feel good, and that's how I know that I'm just a heathen. I'm not more heathen. But yeah, about a year and a half, I don't know, some time ago, I made a conscious effort to not lie. And if I find myself in a situation where dude, a lie could just get me out of this so easily, I just have to sit in the pocket and sit in the truth and just take it and just tell the truth. And it's tough. It's really hard. I mean, amen. Nobody's perfect. But I think I've been getting better. I think I've been getting better at telling the truth. That's my credo right now. Tell the truth, and at the very least, don't lie. And I feel a lot better about it. But one thing that I have been doing a lot more, especially like since like COVID ended, and like you can go out more and like talk talk to people, is that I've been like a fucking sarcastic bastard. Like just a sarcastic motherfucker. And it's like to the point where it's like a new level of sarcasm where I don't even like, okay, so normally sarcasm would be like, oh yeah, did you have fun today? It's like, oh yeah, I had so much fun. But like somebody would be like, oh, you have fun today? I'd be like, let me think. Dude, no, that's a bad one. I don't I don't really know. I feel like it's to the point where it used to be funny because I used to use it as a joke. Like I would never. Okay, I'm pretty much lying, but I'm not lying to deceive. I'm lying for humor. But it's come to the point where it's like gone past the sarcasm, and it's like only humorous for me. So it's like reach full circle where it's like it starts as like a harmless lie, and it's still harmless, but it like doesn't make sense, and the only like I'm the only person who knows that I'm doing it. So it's like it's kind of like I'm lying. And lately people have been like I've noticed like people are starting to like pick up on it. And like I've heard a lot of things like, oh, don't listen to anything he's saying, like don't trust him, he's lying, he's a liar. And that kind of hurts because like that's like the whole thing that I didn't want to do. But I feel like it's kind of just built into my sense of humor. And like a lot of times it's just like very ridiculous things, and I just want to see like how I haven't really thought about this too much, so I'm working it out with you guys. But no, it's starting to feel like it did when I was lying to deceive, and like pretty much lying to just like deflect responsibility, deflect reality. But it's like I'm not doing that anymore with that intention, but that's how it feels. And maybe that's what I am doing. Like, oh, why would I want to be in reality when I could deflect with humor? Maybe that's what I'm doing. I have no idea, but yeah, I don't know. It's like something that I gotta like tone back on now, because it's so easy and natural. It's just like it's like my go-to, and I think it's funny, but I don't like the way it makes people feel around me. So I feel like I gotta like tone back on it. For example, me and my good friend Jake, I don't know, we would call it like kind of like improv. I don't know what we would call it, but like, for example, let's say Jake's talking to these girls, and I see him talking. I cannot hear what he's saying, and I'm just like off like playing beer pong with other people. Jake calls me over. He says, hey, dude, Kevin, do you know what a burrito is? And I just instinctively know to be like, dude, no, what is that? And then it just like turns into this whole story where me and Jake are these two dumbasses who don't know what burritos are. And I don't know why, but that's like just so funny to me. I could do that. I could do that with Jake all day long. Like if we were retired and like we could just roam the streets and just like have like weird fake interactions with people like that, that's what I would do. But then it's just like that, where it's like I don't know, it's kind of fake. And it, like, there's some people, like, obviously, like, if I'm like saying something like that and Jake's around, he knows that I'm having a goof. And there's some other people that just like can kind of sense that I'm having a goof, because like, I don't know, I'm sure I have like tells about it, but it's almost like, it feels like now that, like, to the point where it's not really like a joke that we're all in. It's like a joke that I'm like at the expense of the person that I'm just like making just like believe all of the bullshit I'm touting. And I don't know. It's starting to not feel as cool. So I'm sorry if this wasn't the rip-roaring heathenistic hell ride that we're used to, but I don't know, I didn't really come prepared for this. That was like the thing that's been on my mind lately. Oh wait, and I also have murder on my mind. Free Melly.